Hello, good morning. I am recording this July 4th, and I'm posting it July 4th, so happy 4th of July for everyone in the United States. I already had Juneteenth, so I'm not going to probably do anything. So we're going to do part 2 and 3. This is a spoiler-free review, so if you have not watched, well, not even 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and you have not watched 1 and 2, it's July 4th. We're now going to go on to 5 and 6. So I don't know. Maybe you missed it. You're really busy. This is going to be kind of jumped up together. I tried to watch early morning. It hasn't clicked over. Usually it takes a couple while, so probably in the afternoon, overnight, I will start the process of the review for the next 2 episodes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over who's playing who, and then we're going to go into first for review. We have Park Joo-hoon as Nom Joo-sun, who was in Romance is an bonus book. Then we have Kim Mi-hyung, who was also in My Shy Boss, plays Kim Suk-duk, which is the nurse, who is played by the person I said just before, and was in The Boys, Stay With Them, and she and the boys stay with her in the small town, the old town that they used to live in. Also play in the show is Kim Jun-hwan, plays Oh Jan-won, who was also in a doctor in and plays the director of the hospital. So why is this all important? Okay, the last 2 episodes, 3 and 4, basically gave the setup, I think, for the rest of the series. After his firing, after the incident, he gets have a conversation with his friend, the nurse, and basically she says, if you're looking for a job to come back home and basically do that, you go from a back page to find out that after his mother passed away, murdered, thank you very much, they're going to separate, and they left, and they never came back. And he's been living on his own since then, which is incredibly hard, basically almost impossible at that age. I guess he was, I would say, like 12, but his brother was obviously much older, so until he was of age, I'm pretty sure he used the fact that his brother was of age to help him in those endeavors, because technically, until someone actually asks more questions, he is his guardian, even though that is kind of switched around. And you also see through the callbacks of the series is that his mom really loved them, but it was short-sighted. She literally said she had his younger brother, the main star of the show, to watch over his older brother, who is autistic. And that happens a lot, actually, with a lot of parents. They just don't understand the fact that, it's not the other child's job to watch over that child, just because they cannot take care of themselves. Which is kind of the fear that happens with parents who have children who cannot take care of themselves. What happens after I pass? Who is going to take over? And short-sightedly, they have more children, thinking, oh, one of them is going to take care of them, which is not really their job. That's why you have insurance to cover these things, long-term care, which is horribly expensive. Horribly expensive. Which most people can't afford, and it becomes a domino effect. So you see him struggling even to this day even though he loves his brother, he understands that the reason why he gets fired from jobs, the reason why he has to move a lot, is because of his brother, and he can't really live the life that he wants. Because, he really enjoys taking care of people, he likes being a nurse, he likes doing things, but he's seems very, very much he can do the job. But, you know, he's only at places for 6 months. So he never gets a chance to really expand on his job, get promotions, do anything. His friend also lives with them. He goes with them and goes and opens up places and stuff like that. And basically he's just like him. He's, you know, he's a Rolling Stone, and it takes a toll on him. And moving back, it's also a strain because he feels like, you know, he's not going to be accepted the way he wants to, and he kind of fears that. You get a more perspective that he knew her beforehand, but it's a strained relationship. And during the episode, they start to get close, but then her nasty attitude toward life pulls them back. They have an incident where a patient comes in who routinely comes in, and he has fits of mania, which is very common with bipolar disorder. You're supposed to take medication with bipolar disorder because of these fits to kind of normal it off and make it less times where it's like that. It can be seasonal, these fits of highs and lows. And it's mania time, and so he comes in. He's you can characteristics of bipolar, and I'm sorry because I'm a psychology major, we're gonna break that down. Is you eating my bacon, baby? Yeah, you eating my bacon. Okay, go play. No, my bacon. Sorry. Oh, it's almost 7 minutes. And she thinking that he needs to work out stuff, so he goes, his father, the patient's father is a politician. He gets up there and tells everybody how much he feels and all this stuff, and becomes a big disaster. And it's funny because he's thinking he's gonna get fired. It looks like he's not gonna get fired because the director's like, I filmed him chewing me out and threatening me, so I'm just put this over him. But it's one of those things where she thinks it as being funny. He thinks no, this is very serious. And she makes some off-color comment, and he just, you know, while they're driving back, he gets out, and she comes out and says, "Oh, I love you, please." And it's a matter of him not understanding, you know, her idea of love and his idea of caring about somebody is totally different. You get a sense that the nurse has some kind of feelings for him, but that's the second character roles, I swear, in every drama. But it's a lot of different things happening. It's regret, it's frustration, and it's really cool. And I can't wait till the next episode. I'm going to try to break down episode by episode because it's much easier, because a lot of stuff happens in 2 episodes, but it's kind of stuff. So the breakdown of it all is that we are left with trying to figure out what happens next. She's living in her old mansion. You find out that his father tried to kill her, and that his mother died early. So and he tries to kill her, and he finds out, and he remembers seeing her walking barefoot home, and now he's like, okay, now I need to go see her. So he goes, I believe, to the mansion to come and see her. Meanwhile, her manager is coming over to see and to try to get her to come back to Seoul and to get her to write the next book. 'Cause since the incident that happened in the first couple episodes, her last book is banned. So now she needs to write a new book and basically apologize. So we're going to talk more about the manager, some of the things that's going on in the next episode, and introduce some more characters and people. See you guys next time, and see you later. Like and subscribe, and please remember we're having a contest. I've contacted the May and June. They have not contacted me. When I send you a thing about you won a contest, actually answer so you can actually get the prizes. I'm gonna make more videos for my Patreon and stuff like that. So come in and look at the Patreon and see. I'll be doing that this next week. So like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.